Alright guys, welcome back. One quick change that I did to my second project readme.md file is I created this, a link. You'll click on it, doesn't look like much changes, right? But you notice that link's gone. So what happened is I'm viewing my repository at a previous state in time. I'm viewing it at the time when I made that first commit. I'm going to put all the video links right here so it's easier for you guys to keep up and kind of see what changed in a specific video, or if you have like a error that you can't figure out whatsoever, you can look at the repository at exactly, the video previous to that and get back to that point. So if you want to look at your commits regardless, you can come up here to, where it says, I guess I can't highlight it. There we go. 3 commits, right? So I can click on that, and at any time I can go back here, and by clicking right here, it says browse a repository at this point in the history. I can go back and I can look at these individual commits, which is kind of cool because I can also go back and I can download it at that point too. Alright, so yeah, GitHub's pretty cool. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. But in this video, let's go ahead and let's get back to our app here, and let's make our first app. Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna clear my screen. I'm in my project's root level directory, and the very first thing we're gonna do on every video and every time you sit down at your computer to do work from now on, I want you to do git pull origin master. Now we're going up to the repository and we're pulling, and notice one file changed. So I didn't have that readme.md change that I did where I linked to a previous the previous commit in the repository. I didn't have that updated on my local computer. Now I do. See, I can do cat readme.md. Alright. And this MD stands for Markdown if you're curious. If you want to kind of see how to better do some Markdown syntax in this readme.md file, just Google Markdown syntax tutorial. It's going to help you out. Alright, so now I want to start a new project, and to do that, a new app. They're completely different, so I'm going to do Django admin. Actually, we're going to do it this way. We're going to do Python 3 manage.py start app, and let's see, what should we name this app? Let's go ahead and name it FlashCard, we'll call it. It's going to be an app that allows us to create flashcard decks, add decks to them, and study the cards. So let's create that. You'll see there's that flashcard directory. So let's cd into that. And everything, we got our admin.py, our models, our tested, our views, so everything seems to be working correctly. So now I'm going to open up my text editor. Again, I'm using Atom. You can use whatever you want. You can use Notepad. You can do it all from the command line using Nano or Vim. Anything you want. The world is your oyster. Alright, so as you can see, there's my flashcard app right there. Now what I'm going to do is let's create a URL view and a template to go into this flashcard app. So in my use study, where my my package root level directory, where my settings.py is, let's go URLs, and I'm going to say, let's go URL, whenever you see, let's go to the front, and whenever you see flashcard, I want you to include flashcard.url. So whenever the browser, let's put a //, whenever the browser sees this flashcard, I don't want to tell it to run a specific view. I want it to say, hey, include a new module, a new app, the flashcard app. Go in there and start looking through its URLs. Django right now doesn't know what this include is, right? Because we haven't imported it. So throw it right there from django.conf.urls import include. Let's run our check. So cd up and Python 3 manage.py check. Alright, no module name flashcard.urls. That's to be expected because we don't have It's saying in here, in this flashcard, there's no URLs file. Let's create that. So now we have that URLs file. The easiest way to do this is to just copy our settings urls.py file, throw it here into our app. Let's go ahead and delete all this. We need the URL. We don't need to include anything anymore, so we can get rid of that input. We don't need this admin, and we still need this because this is going to have a view. This flashcard app is going to have a view, that module we're going to go into. We can get rid of these URLs, and let's just give this one an empty string. So let's say go to the front of the string, and we expect the end of the string. When that happens, I want you to do views.home, and name is equal to home. So you might be thinking, wait a second, John. This home and this home right here, this view and this name are also the same as this one right here, home and home. And we can, let's see, we can eliminate the confusion in that by using a namespace. And the syntax for that is inside of this include right here. After the string, which tells it which app to go to, which module to go to, I'm going to give it a name space. And we're just going to call this flashcard. Okay. It's definitely a little confusing at first. Just follow along. You'll see eventually why we need this. Now that we have that, let's go ahead and back into our flashcard, views.home. Well, remember, we made the URL. Let's make the view. Notice this one, when we create the app, this one already has that import render at the top. That's great because we're going to need that. So let's say def home, define home. It's going to take a request. And let's just create our empty dictionary. Empty context dictionary. Again, you're going to see why we need this context real soon, probably within the next couple of videos. And I'm going to say return render. So return this function right here, which requires a request, a template, which we haven't done yet. So we're just going to call this flashcard home.html. And it needs that empty dictionary. Now, if we try to run this right now, we're going to run into an error that there's no home.html. So let's go ahead and try that just to see that error and happen. Python 3, let's do a manage.py check our syntax. Everything looks good. Python 3 manage.py run server. Alright, we're running the server. We know that if we go to flashcard, it's going to look in the flashcard app. And if we have nothing following that flashcard, start of the string, end of the string, so essentially nothing, it's going to render this view. So let's try that. So we have localhost :8000, not home, but flashcard, and nothing after it. There we go. Template does not exist. Notice down here, second project templates flashcards home. So it's not even looking in our, oh wait, yeah it is, templates, oh no, so that's second project templates. So it's looking for flashcard home in the second project templates, the admin templates, auth templates. It's not looking in our flashcard app. So we will fix that real fast here by going into our settings, and we need to add our app to the installed apps. Now that we did that, now that we did that, do you think it's going to work? It's not going to. We're going to get another error. And our server is not running. Computer's running a bit slow today. There we go. So again, we get the template does not exist. Alright, sorry about that. Little recording error on my side. My kind of recording screen here just crashed. So I think we picked up right here where we had, yep, we added the flashcard to the installed apps, and now we're trying to render this template. Still not really working. But it doesn't look like it's still trying to go into that flashcard folder. Well, let's see what we can do for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change directory into my flashcard app. and we're gonna make a directory called templates. I know it kind of seems redundant, but we're gonna change directory into there and make another directory called FlashCard, the name of the app. And cd FlashCard, and here I'm just gonna say touch. Touch just creates a new file with we'll do that. So touch home.html. Notice that file appears there. So now I'm going to change directory all the way back up to where manage.py is and run my server again. All right. See what's going on here. All right, I went to localhost 8000 home. Now let's go to localhost 8000 FlashCard. We get an empty screen. We're not getting an error, so that's good. Let's open up our text editor and let's go into that templates, the templates under FlashCard, and go to home. And let's just click here, hello from FlashCard, just to make sure that it's actually rendering this file. I saved that by hitting Control S. And let's refresh this. Hello from FlashCard. Alright, so we finally got that working. Really sorry about those computer problems. Just had that random crash there. Hopefully this video still comes out good. I didn't want to reshoot it because I feel like we'd done some good stuff up to that point. What's the very last thing we have to do? Get status. Get add period or star or by individual file. But I'm just going to do get add period. Get status again. I'm gonna do get commit -m. What are we doing here? The message is gonna say, what do? We built FlashCard app URL and view template, we'll say. And git push. The name of the remote and then the branch. Username, password, and let's see real fast just to make sure. Refresh this. There's my templates, or excuse me, my FlashCard app. Everything's good. Alright, see you guys in the next video. I know that was a long one.